It's week 12. Week 12. I don't know how to feel right now. So I did a few different things this week. I weighed myself every day. I fasted every day. I didn't eat anything between the hours of 9 p.m. and 12 p.m. Weighing myself every day kind of kept me in check, and it got me excited until I got to today, my weigh-in day on Sundays, and I was still at 240. So here's what the weight looked like for my week. Monday I weighed in at 242. Tuesday I was at 240. Wednesday I went back to 241. Thursday I went back to 240. Friday I actually weighed myself 3 different times because the first time I weighed myself I was at 232. I was like, no, that's not right. Something's happening. So I hopped back on the scale after moving it a little bit, and then I was at 239. And then again at 240. So I was like, I'm gonna go with 239. We're gonna say 239 for Friday. And then Saturday I weighed myself, I was 239 again. So I was super hopeful for this morning when I weighed myself, but I was 240 pounds still. And I know I said last week not to look at it at a scale level, but you guys, it's so hard not to look at it at a scale level because I worked so hard this week. I worked out every day. I did Zumba every single day. I stood at this desk so much doing squats and weightlifting and dancing. I worked out so much this week, but it's okay. I'm getting stronger. I'm definitely feeling better. It's just hard. It's just hard. Fasting every day was very hard. It's not something that is going to take an effect and you'll see results quickly. Fasting is something that you have to keep doing over time. So it's not something I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna continue to fast. So I pretty much already do that anyways. I pretty much only eat afternoon, and then typically I would eat, throughout the night. Probably like 11 would be my last thing that I eat, whether it's a snack or not. But I was strictly holding myself to not eat anything after 9 o'clock. Not a single thing, unless it was water went in my mouth. And that's what I did this week. And some nights it was even 8:30 that I stopped eating. I also feel really bad because I learned about the last chakra, the crown chakra, and it's like the most important chakra, and I didn't talk to you guys about it at all last week. So the crown chakra is the color purple, or as the Sahasrara, if I'm saying that right. This is the chakra, it's the crown chakra. It's right here. Pretend it's the yarmulke that's on your head, okay? That's where that's located. It's believed to be that's where your spirituality comes from, and it's the enlightenment, your wisdom, your universal consciousness. That's what the crown chakra was all about. And it was like the most important chakra, and I completely forgot, and I do apologize for that. But I didn't do any yoga this week. I did a little bit last week, but I didn't do any yoga this week because I was so focused on cardio. I didn't care about yoga this week because I was so focused on cardio. It didn't even matter. I thought that I would show you guys some of the hacks that I've learned along the way because I have a really, really strong sweet tooth. I'm a huge fan of sweets, and that's what's always gotten me in trouble. What I found out is something I've never really liked before is plain yogurt. Just plain yogurt. And this is non-fat plain yogurt. Low fat, regular yogurt, if you're doing the Weight Watchers app, does have points. This has 6 carbohydrates in it if you're doing the keto, 90 calories if you're counting calories. And because I have such a hard sweet tooth, I find out that you can literally put anything in yogurt, in plain yogurt, and it's gonna taste exactly like that. One of the beautiful ladies on one of my Weight Watcher groups that I follow on Facebook suggested to put Ovaltine in my yogurt. Oh my God, you guys. I can't believe how good this tastes. It literally tastes like I am eating chocolate pudding and it's Ovaltine, so there's all kinds of nutrients in there. Like, are you kidding me? Like, it's not only super healthy for me, it's really, really tasty. I'll also put a little tiny bit of vanilla in there, just a couple drops of vanilla extract to give the extra oomph. I also use this sugar for any sugar that I use because it is 0 points. It's from Myers, but it's just like stevia. So if you can find stevia, that sugar is actually really good for you and it doesn't have all the junk in it. I do want to say you don't want to put too much in anything that you make of this stuff because it does leave a weird funky taste after you use a certain amount. But just like 2 teaspoons is all I needed for my chocolate yogurt. It was divine. I'm sure you guys have seen all those crazy ads on Facebook with that crazy mom with the lady boss lean. I'm not getting paid for this crap, okay? I'm just doing this because I'm letting you guys know my tricks. The Lady Bossline stuff is so good. I have done a few different things with this. Typically what I would do is just put it in one of those shake bottles and shake it with some unsweetened almond milk, and it was really yummy. I started to get tired of that, so I actually added some pumpkin spice at one point and it was really yummy. I've added cocoa powder to it and it tastes like you're drinking chocolate milk. So it is really yummy, but I actually put some of this in the yogurt and it literally tasted like birthday cake flavored pudding. It was delicious. I loved it. Lady Bossline, for 1 scoop, it's 2 points if you're doing the Weight Watchers. It's 100 calories for 1 scoop if you're counting calories, and it's 10 grams of carbs if you're doing the keto diet. It's a lot of carbs, but tons and tons of nutrition once again, okay? Getting away from the sweet aspect, I'm a huge fan of Hoiser, I think it's how you pronounce it. Hoiser Hill Farms white cheddar powder cheese. I get it from Amazon. That's all it is. But I mean, you can see how much I like it. Like, it's really tasty. And it's like 1 point for a tablespoon. I put this on everything when I make dinner and it's so delicious. It's 25 calories for a tablespoon if you're counting calories, and it is 3 grams of carbs for a tablespoon if you're doing keto. Oh my God, if I'm not recording right now. Okay, I'm recording. Oh my God, I was gonna be so mad. I haven't tried these yet. This is a fan favorite from the Weight Watchers group I'm in, but it's Good Thins. I just got the sea salt because I like to make cracker sushis, if that makes sense. So instead of using like a seaweed wrap or a rice wrap, because you can't find them anywhere right now, I use a cracker and I just put the stuff, like I put the cream cheese, I put tuna and then a cucumber on top of this, one of these crackers, and it's really good. I was using saltine crackers. I haven't tried these yet, so hopefully they're as good as everybody else says. I asked for a good substitute for crackers and this is what they suggested. So hopefully they come through like they always do and it's just delicious. Another weird thing that I saw on Pinterest that I'm really interested to try is black bean brownies. I know that sounds really funky, but I started to actually make it and then I realized I didn't have any egg or any baking powder. I had all this stuff in the processor already. It was already half mixed and processed. So I'm like, what am I gonna do with this? I've already wasted all this junk. What am I supposed to do? I then realized there was nothing in there that needed to be baked. The only thing that needed to be cooked was the eggs. I then actually added a little bit of the Lady Bossline. I added a little bit of yogurt, mixed the rest of the ingredients and everything all up and made like a black bean chocolate dip. It wasn't bad. I still have some in my fridge and I plan on eating it because I really don't want to waste it. I could definitely see it being really tasty in a brownie form, being cake like cake form, but as a batter or dip, it's okay. We're just gonna leave it at that. It's okay. I've been babbling on for 13 minutes now. Yeah, this week it was rough. I didn't go into my weekly points. I only stayed within my daily points and I didn't dig into any weeklies. And I fasted and I exercised and I'm still at a standstill. And I know, and I've said it before, you guys can tell me again that it just takes time and I got this, we got this, you got this. Don't look at it as scale level. I just took my measurements, so I'm not gonna compare my measurements because I'll just get sad again. It also doesn't help, this is a little TMI, especially for any men that may be watching. It's about that time of the month for me. When it is, you typically retain water. So if you're having this issue too, and you notice that it's about that time, keep in mind that you do retain water when you're on your period and when you're about to start your period, and pretty much every time in between. But especially when it's that time of the month, you do retain water and that's about to happen to me. So I'm chalking it up to be that, because if I don't, I will cry. Anyways, thank you guys always for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Please leave me some inspiration this week. I really need it. But never, ever, ever, ever forget, you're beautiful. I'm gonna start doing videos like this so you guys think I'm telling a scary story. And she couldn't lose any weight.